Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
welcome to our playthrough of The Simpsons Arcade. This just came out today. And yeah, for the first time in 21 years on Xbox Live Arcade, not counting the crappy 1993 PC version.
Which was not on Xbox Live Arcade.
That's true.
Or the iOS half port.
From 2009, yeah.
Yeah, boo.
But, so this is pretty awesome. We're going to play through the whole game. It's pretty short. It should take us around 45 minutes to an hour. So, I'm Lisa, Michael Raparez.
Oh, I'm Bart. This is Charlie Barrett.
I'm Homer. I'm Henry Gilbert.
And I'm Marge.
That's Hollander Cooper.
No, that's just
okay.
Marge.
That's just Marge.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hollander Cooper
He's going
is
to play that
Marge.
character
All
the
right,
entire
shall we
time.
get started?
Yeah,
Let's get
steal
started.
that diamond. Oh, that evil Smithers.
Yes, here he comes.
Remember that episode?
Yeah, where Smithers was evil and stole a diamond.
Yeah, I remember
Why
that
was?
episode.
Oh my God, Maggie.
Why wouldn't you
That's
just
such
take
a-
it out of Maggie's
Exactly.
The baby's more valuable in the black market.
Yes, this game was created like what, 3 months into the Simpsons.
Who's
popular.
this?
This is Chris Antista, and I'm totally jealous you guys get to play Simpsons arcade game. I'm
Who are you
really
playing?
dying to play this. I'm playing the
The
viewer.
interrupter?
You're Smithers.
Yeah, but this is like none of the characters were defined, so Smithers may as well have been a thief, and he is in this episode. They're in this
I'm guessing
game.
there won't be a lot of gay jokes.
No gay jokes yet. And a weird amount of life and hell characters, like more than have ever appeared on The Simpsons.
So remember that episode of The Simpsons where they went to the arcade? That's the arcade they went to. And
That's true, and that's the same kid that Homer has the competition against.
we taught him
The-
how to play not
the
punch out.
ultra-violent boxing game back when the NES was actually still a thing.
I don't know if anybody just saw that, but I just knocked a sign into somebody, and it
So,
looked awesome.
Charlie, are you Bart?
I am.
Hold
That's
still for
Seymour
just a
Skinner.
second.
Okay.
Well,
Look at us, team attack.
This is very much the TMNT.
Oh, they love each other so much.
This is beautiful.
Oh, we can both lift up the car if we work together.
I'm trying. Come on, Michael. I mean, Lisa.
What are you pushing anything?
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, the animation was showing that I was contributing to that.
That's true.
See?
I just need to punch these guys.
This is a terrible idea. Leave the car for dead.
Oh.
All right, let's flip the
Yeah.
car.
Was Chief
need
Wiggum?
all
There
Yes.
it goes. You just stand in front of it, hold still, and push it.
Hey.
That was
was worth it.
anticlimactic.
No, it was
actually.
not. I remember this part.
Evil Fireman. Remember the Evil
Yeah, they look like-
Fireman
they look
episode
like,
of the show, guys?
Yeah.
Where the Simpsons' house was burning down, and it turned out that those 3 firemen were responsible.
Those firemen look like Chief Wiggum.
Yep.
Aw.
There's Bongo. All done beat it. All gone beat it.
So I haven't played this game in those 20-so years. How do you do the team-ups again?
Punch Sherry and Terry. Oh man, this was a guy who was a
Oh, what's
wrestler
the
on the
beloved
TV
character?
for like
Werner
4
von
seconds
Braun.
in an episode.
If that, I'd say that's kind of generous.
All right, his pants have to drop.
Yeah, we've got this. I'll just confess right now, we've got this on easy in the
Whoa,
name of,
I didn't
No,
know
it's on
that.
hard.
in the name of showing you as much stuff as quickly as
It's on
possible.
extra
You may be
hard.
playing on easy, but we're playing on
Yeah.
super duper hard.
That's true.
You're not very good at this game, Mike.
You're playing on pussy hard or easy.
I loved as a kid. I loved that he was Bartman when he flew in.
Well, if
I was
they
a big
fly into
fan of
superheroes, why
Bartman.
don't they just stay superheroes?
And
to
they
defeat
all
everybody
have
more easily.
That's the kind of neat thing that they all have superhero costumes and they're on screen for about 5 seconds. Well, half a second.
Now Homer punching people makes sense for Homer, but why would Lisa's jump rope do anything?
Yeah.
Well, she should be strangling people with it, like
Yeah.
Manhunt style.
And Marge, because she's a woman, has a
No, because she's a
I
housewife.
love that
Everybody
dance.
celebrates.
She's a housewife.
Those cloud suckers' butts.
oh my God, the
Oh,
evil
no.
Krusty the Clown balloon,
Pink
Oh,
with
no.
Smithers in it.
and that's Smithers always taunting us.
Oh,
Oh,
That
get
almost
ready.
looks like Krusty.
I win.
at least
Suck
I'm better
it.
than Henry.
Suck it,
Shit.
Simpsons.
We need to come up with fun nicknames that combine our names with the character names. Like Henromer.
Oh, Krusty Land. So Krusty Land, I don't think was even a thing on the show before.
Kind of was. Well, there's a trivia thing that you can unlock by finishing the game.
Oh yeah,
that,
so those guys, that was definitely not Krusty the Clown.
It tells
His
you
mask
about
fell off.
the development of the game, and the development started in February of 1990 when the show had been on the air for 3 months. and it came out in late 1990. Well, it was 1991, I think. Early.
Yeah.
It was test marketed before that. It took about a year to make.
I just threw Santa's
it
Little
was,
Helper.
and
an
it was
enemy.
it was really like,
Marvin
oh my
Monroe.
God, that was actually an awesome camera trick.
Yeah. Well, they does it a lot. Like if you stand in front of doors, you'll get slammed into the
Who is this guy
screen.
that's repeated over and over again on the teacups?
No, because they didn't
Some
even
old
have
guy.
like
It
the
looks
mob.
like
He looks really pleased with himself.
I think he
looks
has
like
a
Henry
name,
Ford.
but-
Well, like the
Yeah.
mob didn't even really exist on the show until like midway through the second season.
They're not the mob. They're jewel thieves.
no.
It's a
Right.
gigantic gang of self-sacrificing jewel thieves.
So what? So wait, what season did this come out? Game come out?
This was probably season.
No, the first season premiered at Christmas 1989, but really aired in the first half of 1990. In the second half of 1990, the second season started, which began with Bart gets an F, where he was going to, fail and stuff, and it also had the one where he was going to be held back, and it also had the one where what was the one that followed that one? It was where Burns ran for governor. That was another early season 2 one.
I like how the early
I'm
episodes,
gonna stand in
plot
front of
lines,
hazards on purpose.
the early plot lines are like, oh, that actually is a normal episode. Meanwhile, now the episodes are all completely ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, at the time, like the idea
Henry,
of like Burns.
stand still.
What?
Stand still.
How do you do that? What button is that?
You go up to another player and you both stand still for a second, and then you can do the team attack.
Why haven't we been doing that more then?
I don't know.
Stand
I
still,
showed you
Bart.
how to do it earlier.
You just did it. That's all I remember about this game from when I was a kid was just the team ups and how amazed I was by that.
Yeah, that you should show off a Homer Marge team up. It's pretty epic.
All right, Homer.
All right.
Get
what
over
do
here,
we do?
homie.
We stand next to each other.
Oh God, let's kill these hat guys first. They're gonna beat the shit out of us.
I'm standing still and nobody's teaming up with me.
It's sad,
Come on, Bart
sad.
and Lisa. Bart and Lisa.
Okay.
That's kind of gross.
Henry and I bonded as father and son.
Aw.
Yeah, there's Snowball 2.
Yep.
Me whispering is insane.
Giant Krusty the Clown.
He does a lot of
Balloon
Mode
Boss.
7 scaling.
Wow.
So Krusty was a guy. Like Krusty was in the
He was in the
Tracy
first
Ullman
season.
specials.
Oh, yeah.
He was actually in Tracy
I
Ullman.
thought you were gonna say he wasn't. I thought Krusty was gonna be like the.
Wait, I want to keep up with March.
Ow!
Thought Krusty was going to be what?
Like this game's Harley Quinn, where it's like he did such a good. People liked him so much that they just
No.
felt the need to add him to the TV series because of the arcade game.
Here's a Simpsons fact: that Krusty the Clown was intentionally designed to look like Homer, and the same with Bart's comic book character Radioactive Man to look like Homer, to show that Bart's heroes looked like his dad, even though he had no respect for his dad.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Also, because Matt Groening can only draw like 2 different characters.
Also interesting aside, speaking of Matt Groening's
Oh, it's a
inability
double
to
bar.
draw more than one character, or 2 characters, whatever. You may notice later in this game, Marge will get electrocuted. And when it shows her skeleton, if you look closely, you can see that she's got 2 rabbit ears.
Whoa!
And this was because the character was originally meant to be one of the rabbits from Life in Hell, and it was something they were going to reveal on the very last episode. But then they scrapped the idea because it was stupid.
They
Life
still
in Hell
might.
being a Matt Groening comic.
Yeah.
That was
That,
the
all
depressing
these rabbit
violence.
characters, that's what they're from.
There hasn't been a last episode yet, so how do you know they still won't reveal that?
I'd love for them to still go back to that.
Because Wikipedia, Charlie.
Well, because Marge's hair has fallen down in the past, like
Yeah, that's
like
true.
in the Rancho Relaxo
Yeah, they
episode.
kind of killed that in the second season when you saw her in the flashback with her hair long and straight.
Yeah, when they became real
Marge,
characters.
hold still.
not
Hold
jokes.
still, Marge.
What happens when you fall in these?
Nope.
Anything?
That still. Ah, wrong team up.
Oh, they're screaming. It's so fun.
Yeah. It was pretty fun in arcades in 1991.
Wow! Wow!
Wah, 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 wah.
I had a
Oh
lot
God,
of
the KKK is attacking.
I had a lot
is
of
the
fun
original
with
voice
this,
actors.
this game back in the 90s. Quite a lot.
Did we? Okay.
How much did it cost to play a game of Simpsons Arcade back then?
Oh, I think.
Probably 50 cents.
Yeah. I remember it being a pricey one.
Oh, we got achievement.
Helper Monkey. That's not a relevant reference. That's from season 9.
Boo.
They can't all be
Nerd.
season 1 or 2 references.
Well, by now, season 9 is probably looked at as with the golden
Season
age.
9 is old Simpsons. Yeah, I was saying that to our one of our lovely people that works here, Amber. That like to her, old Simpsons is like season 12. Like she.
What happened in season 12? So I can.
Season 12 is a bad season. I didn't watch it.
Which is the season that had Tamako.
That was 11.
That was
good.
Well, for me, that's the one where it's like I thought that was terrible when it happened, and then since then I look back and I'm like, oh, that's not so bad after all.
God, somebody kill this umbrella asshole. Thank you.
I disliked more the one where Homer was raped by a panda. That was the
Yeah.
worst one.
The worst episode I've ever seen, though, is the one where Homer goes to Rock Cube.
No, continue. Just hit A.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Oh, the Rock Camp one? Yeah, that was pretty. Well, oh, no, wait. No way. You think Rock Camp is bad? What about when Kid Rock and his midget Rock? What about that one?
I haven't seen that one. The worst
That
one
one's
I've
way
That's
seen
worse.
is
Joe
the Rock
C.
Cube
and
one.
he's dead, so you be nice.
Don't speak ill of the small and dead.
Or what about the In Sync one where Bart and his friends became a boy band?
I
What
like
about
that
one?
episode.
That's awful episode.
I liked it better when South Park did it.
Remember when
Yeah.
we used to think that NSYNC was going to be in Phantom Menace?
Oh, yeah.
The song they were singing was actually just a Navy song.
That was a
join the
funny
Navy.
joke. There's always.
Or
I don't-
zombies, just like in the real Simpsons.
Just because you're old doesn't mean that all Simpsons was bad.
No, I
until
don't think
all
it's
you
fair
were.
to say all Simpsons bad. I've
No,
seen
because I am old, all Simpsons is bad.
I've seen recent episodes that were pretty funny. But are any of them anywhere near as funny as the worst episode of season 6? Not in the least.
Cooper's pretty young. You've seen the first few seasons, I'm assuming?
Bart,
Yeah.
Bart needs to hit A.
Fine.
Bart needs hit A badly. That's an even
I
older
watched
reference.
I watched Simpsons when I was younger. And
Whoa.
it was still pretty awful looking, animated wise.
This is getting pretty spooky, guys.
Just turned into Silent Hill.
It wouldn't be a 90s Konami game without an elevator stage.
Yeah.
How's my hair? That's sexist.
It is. Well, the vacuum cleaner is pretty sexist.
Well, did you
That
guys
was
play?
just the truth. But
Did you guys play Simpsons the game that came out a few years ago?
oh,
yeah.
I played a little bit for a preview, yeah.
There's a funny part in it where they go into the like video game factory that makes all video games.
Yeah, that's actually pretty clever.
And they run into like basically just these versions of the Simpsons, but just 8-bit Simpsons. Excuse me, 8-bit Simpsons that reference all Simpsons. And when they meet those 8-bit Simpsons who are their old selves, like Bart says "I caramba," Homer says like his old catchphrase, and then Marge says "I'm Marge,"
I remember that.
and then Will what's his face? Oh yeah, we've had these guys tease the whole game
Oh, yeah.
up to this point.
Yeah, somebody asked me, it's like, so who are these guys from the show? It's like, they're nobody from the show. They're just like some sort of weird Master Blaster team that they came up with for the...
They really seem like
arcade
Final
game.
Fight
I want
villains.
to team up with
if
Homer.
anything.
Homer.
What?
I think our team up's the most. What? Oh man,
teamed up with Marge.
Yeah, look at
Marge
this.
is
they're
like
having
her own.
sex on the screen.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
I like Homer and Bart. It's very cute.
Well, let's do that.
Lisa, come here.
It only got us knocked out.
We should be playing... That. Also included with this is the Japanese ROM, which leaves like tons of weapon power-ups lying around for no reason.
What?
Like
I
there,
already played that
there,
one.
there are atom bombs that you can pick up that kill everything on the screen.
Oh, do they look like cherry bombs? Because that would be
No,
a
they look
reference
like
to
look
season-
like atomic bombs.
in the
All right,
wow in
Homer,
the Japanese version.
Homer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, let's beat this child to death.
Ordinarily, they only come out of the final boss.
Homer. Homer. just
All
get-
right, here. Boss fight just isn't time to do
We had
this.
plenty of time if you've been listening.
Wow.
Sorry.
You're talking like Marge right now.
So this is completely unlike any Moe's Tavern you may have seen.
Oh, wow.
Princess Cashmere, and
Yep.
she is.
So I bet you didn't know Moe's Tavern is actually a huge underground speakeasy.
In the first season, it even looks super small. Like
Yep.
Moe's Tavern, where the elite meet to drink. All right, let's see. Here, I'll do the Bart side, but somebody else do the Moe side. Let's see if you can remember. Okay, so, hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, can I speak to Homer sexual?
Homosexual. We got anyone named homosexual here?
Ha 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 ha.
Funny because you killed the joke.
Take that, Barney with blonde hair. Okay, here's another one of my favorites. Looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss? Amanda Hug and Kiss? Amanda Hug and Kiss. Why can't I find a man to hug and kiss?
There's Mo right there.
Yep. Not really helping or doing anything.
Oh, you can't even hit him?
Again, I think Mo's really moved up in the world to be able to afford this place.
I'm gonna staple an American flag to your butt and mail you to Iran.
So then, whoa.
And all those
Hey, that guy's dead.
Yeah, hey, it's Bloody Guts Murphy.
Bloody guts.
From the episode where Bleeding Gums died, that's how Reverend Lovejoy mispronounced his name.
Oh, okay, I see.
Henry, you're getting way too deep into it.
Yeah, check out the sexy action on the belly dancers. They're like early Simpsons versions of strippers.
Yeah, remember that episode where like the whole point, the end of it was that he was supposed to teach Bart to appreciate
Bart.
women.
I just want to see if they who the hell are you over and over again.
Oh, I remember being.
This is really exciting video.
Let's make Bart and Marge kiss.
I remember.
I've seen that YouTube.
I remember being
Note
very
the
impressed.
aliens machine in the background.
Yeah.
Konami actually had the aliens license
Hey,
at
there's
this
a
time.
Simpsons game.
Yeah. Everybody's more
with
interested
4
in that.
controllers.
Can we play it? I want to play the Simpsons game.
Well, too bad you
Wow,
can't.
gambling too.
There hasn't been a home conversion of the Simpsons game in 21 years. You're shit out of luck.
I'm gonna have to find that one movie theater that still has it, and like 3 of the controllers are broken.
All right,
Hey, Maggie's on the TV.
more Simpsons trivia, guys. In the season 2 episode, there was the first appearance of. What a weird. This guy should have just been
Yeah,
Barney.
This guy, he looks like Mo if Mo was like 9 feet tall and had a heroin
It
problem.
really does.
Okay, so it was the first episode with Lionel Hutz. When did the devil say Bart would die and go to hell? He said, "You're not due here until
Why don't you just tell us?
2002.
when the Braves win the World Series," which then happened 2 years later.
Oh wow.
But the joke was how bad the Braves do.
That's like the movie Angels in the Outfield. Because in the movie Angels in the Outfield, the little kid was like, "When are my mom and dad going to get back together?" And the dad's like, "Shut up, kid." And then he beat him.
All right,
Funny
another
movie.
fact from that same episode. What sent Bart to hell when he was going to heaven? He was destined for heaven. Come on, this
Frank
is
calls to Mo.
That guy we just beat.
he spit over the edge of the escalator. Come
Oh, that's
on,
right.
people.
Wait, these
Jesus.
episodes don't matter anymore, Henry. I only care about the ones that have celebrity voices on them.
I only care about ones with either Green Day or Justin Bieber.
Ugh.
Or that rabbit.
So,
Dinky.
Here's
Why would
another
you just
first
throw
season
'em?
episode.
Because Smithers likes throwing away valuables that he's...
Threw a child into a lake onto a snake.
Yep.
Smithers doesn't care about
It
people.
rhymes and it's horrible.
All Smithers
it's a
cares
good-
about is money.
It's a good thing that little flotation device happened along right then.
It was a snake.
oh, these guys are throwing rocks.
This is back
pretty
when
strong.
the writers thought it was really funny if Maggie got lost somewhere and nothing happened to her.
The formula later stolen by Rugrats.
I think you could shorten that too. They thought it'd be really funny if nothing happened.
The first season is hard to watch now,
It's got some
and that looks
sweetness in
like
it.
the thing that when people thought Homer was the Sasquatch, that's what he looks like. Yeah, remember that, guys?
Yeah.
I don't remember things that happened, Henry.
I only remember things that happen on Family Guy.
Yeah. That's a
Remember
much
when
better
Peter
show.
did that thing?
Yeah, I remember when Peter was naked.
Yeah, when's Family Guy getting an XBLA release?
This game would be better if it had Family
Isn't
Guy.
it actually getting one like this year? Isn't there a Family Guy game being made?
I hadn't heard about that.
I want this game to be remade as Family Guy.
Just like a mod. PC gamers.
So now we're fighting
to it.
multiple Sasquatches. This is the
Sasquatch.
plot of The Simpsons now.
See, I see them as apes, but
After everybody's beaten them to... No, it's obviously a reference to... You know, this is before even comic book guy. Like, that's Nelson. That's Nelson.
Oh wow.
He's at a kind of see now he looks like Nelson.
This was before Nelson even said "ha-ha."
That was when he was a political activist.
No, that's when he would say things like, "You made me bleed my own blood."
What was the point of that bird flying out of the screen and then just
It looked
disappearing?
cool.
Oh, well, there's the
Ooh,
three-eyed
Blinky,
fish.
the three-eyed fish.
Get it, catch
That
it.
hadn't happened yet. Had it?
Yeah, that's
Had it?
Blinky. Yeah.
Was that the first or second season?
That's the second season. That's the impetus for Homer or Burns running for governor. Who's the governor of the Simpson state? Bailey. Her name's
Schwarzenegger.
Bailey.
Henry.
I think the right answer is it doesn't matter because it's probably no longer canon.
Actually, in the 13th season, they brought back Bailey. And that was
Bear. What's this bear thing he's doing back here?
hey, Sideshow Bob.
Yep.
Where?
He just
He was
walked
just on
by
the
with a
screen.
stretcher.
I was looking at this bear.
He was bringing us a turkey, which I ate.
Who's this guy?
Nice of him. Was that
some
before he
asshole.
decided to be a serial killer?
Man, look at that bear in the background. It's
I
really
think
excited about
no,
what's
Sideshow
going on.
Bob's framing of Krusty was late in season 1, so they would have had that.
Where are all the Phil Hartman characters?
None of them existed until season 2. But these bears were in a whole episode.
Am I wrong, or does it sound kind of like the bear just said Bruce Lee?
I can barely hear the game. I'm going to be totally honest with
You
you.
can
I can
barely hear it?
I barely. God damn you.
Yes!
I
Best
hate
pun
you.
ever.
Uh,
That was you, not me.
Here's another of my favorite Simpson jokes from this very same episode, where Homer is like, "All right, I'm going to teach you how to trap food," and he puts down that like lasso to catch that rabbit, and when the rabbit comes to eat the food, he eats it,
on,
and then it
more peanuts.
slingshots the rabbit like into the horizon, like killing it. Like, so funny.
Someone do a group attack with me. Lisa.
Trying to.
Which one are you again?
Huh.
Yeah.
We did it. We saved the
Marge.
world from this bear.
Oh.
Thing
Okay,
is, like
Bart,
with
let's do
4
it.
players, it's really easy to lose track of where you are on screen, and so you may die and
Just
not
fucking-
realize it for a second.
Maybe for you, Michael.
Well, I'm Lisa. I'm small. Marge, hold still. Hold still, Marge.
That's what I get for
Let's
listening
just all
to you.
stand still and get hit. God damn, I wanted
Yeah.
to take that bear,
Teabagging the bear.
and then the bear.
Oh, God, it's a guy.
Oh, so good. I'm so
You
glad we
were
weren't.
teabagging a guy.
I'm so glad we weren't beating up a bear, a real bear, and just a dude in a bear suit.
Wow,
Why
this
does
is
Krusty
dramatic.
This just gets more and more probable all the time. Yeah, why is Chopper Krusty toys?
Well, and why is Smithers so happy to see us fall to our deaths?
Oh, they're definitely dead.
Why wouldn't he be?
Oh yeah, that
There's
this
like a
gets
chunk that's been
really
bitten out of
weird
Marge's
now.
side there.
Dreamland, where we all go into the collective unconscious.
Oh.
Donuts, right, guys? Huh? Right?
No. No, these are danger nuts.
These are onion rings.
Oh, gross.
You like donuts, huh? Have all the donuts in the world. Huh? Huh? Come on!
Was that season 2 or 3
it's
of
funnier
Family
to
Guy?
just pretend we don't get the reference, Henry.
Oh, God.
This is really creepy. I gotta say. I forgot about
What
this
season
stuff.
are those from, Henry?
Well,
Nerd.
Well, the coloring of this dream sequence is reminiscent of the dream Bart has when he dies.
It's black and white.
Yeah. That's
I always took it as a reference to the when Homer drifts off to Dreamland and drives off the road.
Oh, that's in season 3. This is
I always thought it was a reference to Salvador Dali's Un Chien Andalou.
Thought it was a reference to
That
that
would
episode
explain the
of-
black and white.
What's going on? Whoa, what was that?
I never
going on
noticed
back
that before. Is that Lionel Hutz or something?
Yeah. Oh, these are so creepy too.
Yeah, they're really creepy. They're tough too. They take.
These were the suits. Homer wore these suits in the opening of the show. You've probably seen.
That's the only time you will ever see him doing work.
Well, yeah, his job is kind of undefined. I like
He's the
the
safety. Well, he got the safety inspector job pretty early on.
in the first season after getting fired for the first of many times.
Yeah.
But then he got what's that one episode where he What was that one episode, guys? Come on.
235.
Remember when Homer was like, "Hey, this will be really funny."
Okay, now watch when Marge gets electrocuted. See?
Wow, I never noticed
Rabbit
that.
ears.
How long the rest of us get electrocuted?
Wow, they were gonna save it for the last episode of the series, and then Konami blew it right in the fucking game.
Yep.
Like immediately, like let's just put it into the game.
I don't know. On the Simpsons commentaries, when they've brought that up, Matt says like, "Did I tell you that? I wasn't telling anybody that. Like, it seemed more like an in-joke than an actual plan."
Maybe.
What?
Ha ha.
Since
You
we're in
suck
front
at
of
this game.
Since we're in front of a dream of the Simpsons house, what's their address, guys?
It's Homer the bowling ball.
Simpson.
Evergreen something.
Yeah,
Terrace.
something Evergreen
742 Evergreen Terrace.
You know, Evergreen Terrace is named after the college where both Matt Groening and I attended. Green State College in Washington.
What?
I didn't know you were that old,
know
Michael.
this.
We didn't attend at the same time.
Still,
Were you roommates?
Yes.
you
yes,
attended
we were
before he did?
roommates.
was he your RA?
Yes.
Or were you his
He actually spoke at my graduation. He was the keynote commencement speaker.
Did he say like,
It's
"I've
pretty
never
awesome.
written an episode of The Simpsons, and the reasons you like it aren't mine"?
Actually, it was kind of like it was a really good speech, and it was really amazing to get to meet him afterward. But the thing is, like, he kept saying things like, as Bart Simpson would say, "Ay caramba."
Really?
Yes.
But hating
Like,
that he was
Was he
saying
doing,
it.
did you know that he sounded foolish when he said it?
Yeah, and that's also why you know, in an episode of The Simpsons, Lisa says to Homer, you know, the Chinese have a character that means both crisis and opportunity. And Homer says, well, duh, Lisa, crisis-opportunity.
No, that's not what he says.
That's
He
what
said-
Groening said.
Well, okay, but what Homer actually said, Lisa does say that, and then Homer just says, "Christ-opportunity." You're right.
I like how you have almost
Well,
like an OCD level.
Yeah. I guess you know the show better than its creator.
Might be true.
Look, nobody cares about what they create once it's done, right, guys? Come on. Oh, now it's so angry it got legs.
Yep.
Yeah, Homer bought a
its
bowling
mouth
ball in
was.
one episode
Yeah.
for Marge that was for her birthday.
And its name was Homer.
And then she taught him and learned how to bowl, and then met Jacques.
I remember being
Homer.
actually afraid that she was going to have a real affair.
Yeah, but then everything wouldn't be able to go back to the way it was before.
Yeah, and
Well, when
they,
you're
and
a
they repeat that
child.
storyline over and over.
So
and
how
over
good would it
again.
have been if it did? She has like a crazy affair and they just never address it. And every so often she gives like a knowing like frown to Homer, and you're like, oh my god, she's thinking
Maybe
about
that's
that
what
one
they'll
night,
reveal in the last episode of the series.
that she's always cheated on him.
And she has a whole
Never
other
seen it.
family.
I've had a relationship
That's
with
the
Jacques
only
for
reason
12
she's been able
years.
to tolerate him for that long.
Wake
Come on,
up,
they're
guys!
definitely
Wake up!
dead.
This is all over.
Lisa's head looks terrible.
Well, no, that actually was a chunk out of Marge.
Yeah, and Homer had a chunk
It wasn't.
of
It
him, too.
wasn't just grass because when the water texture went over it, it's like it's blue now. Haha, Lisa.
God damn it! Not fast enough of this.
I actually didn't even start hitting buttons until about halfway through.
You're really good at slapping an 8-year-old girl, Michael.
I am.
Oh my God! Channel 6 News.
What is Marge's tongue out?
Yeah, that is a weird. Well, that angle's just weird in general.
This may be the single weirdest stage in the game.
So there's Sasquatch again.
That's to be fair. This is. Well, I was gonna say it's a television studio, but it's actually a news studio, so it doesn't really make sense for it to be
I'm
ridiculous.
betting we won't see Kent
It's
Brockman
probably
here.
a Fox affiliate.
Oh, okay, then it does make sense.
Kent
got a
Brockman
hammer.
was in the first season, but you didn't see much of him.
We just have this kind of exasperated looking guy here.
I feel like I saw his face say information in the first or second season.
There is no weirder way you could have worded that, Henry. I feel like I've seen his face say information.
Why does the news care about Maggie and the diamond?
Why
A
would they
child
care
being
about a
kidnapped.
kidnapped white baby?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
she's
true.
white
Being
and
stolen by a
yellowy
jewel
blonde.
thief who's going around sending goons to fight people around the city.
Probably gay Jew.
Who used to be black.
Family
Very
values are
briefly.
deteriorating.
I'm just gonna stand here.
I've got a hammer. Unless I got a
Yeah,
gun.
this is where it starts
What?
to get a little weird.
And so now
it's not just a news studio. They also film things
They
here.
filmed the moon landing here.
Sci-fi
well,
TV
It's like that old
shows.
Duke Nukem made the
this
same
is
shit.
so now they film space movies here.
With robots whose actors are
Oh, you can pick up the aliens.
trying to kill us. Trying to kill the Simpsons.
So what Michael, you were saying that certain things were different or changed for this version?
Huh?
You said like some sound effects were new, or
No?
I thought you said earlier that there were some new sound effects in the game.
you definitely said
Oh,
something.
well,
was
when
new.
we were paused, like, I'll pause it now in case people didn't hear it before. Listen. See, there's this ambient shit that's going on in the background. You
Oh,
can kind of hear.
okay.
That's new.
It's supposed to be like an arcade kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess.
I noticed we haven't gotten any other
But you
achievements.
can hear like a cash register and
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
sounds
already got a
very
bunch
giving
of
in
achievements.
achievements, guys.
we got like 2 or 1.
it actually has a bunch
I
of
want
really
this
easy
thing.
achievements. So I just played through this already, so I've got most of them.
Oh, I see. Well, but we're different players. We should
We're not signed into gamer tags, Henry.
Oh, if only. If only. I'll be buying this though because I do that. I did the same thing with the X-Men arcade game.
How much does it cost?
10 buckaroonies.
I prefer that Microsoft points, please.
Okay.
800 Microsoft Aroonies.
A lot of people have been saying like $10 seems really steep for this. And it's like I don't know that I really agree. Like $10 seems pretty reasonable for
An hour-long 20-year-old game.
Yes.
I think it
well,
seems-
what are the options? It's like it is not available legally anywhere else.
Yeah, what you're doing is paying for the license more so than the experience. Like,
The experience isn't bad.
no, it's a good experience, but like
I mean, check it out. We're beating up ninjas and shit.
but you got to pay Fox. Like that's really where that extra $5 comes from.
It should have been like $5.
But then who would make any money?
Does it have good? It has online though.
Yes, it does.
All right,
Okay.
then it should still be $5.
You can spend that $10 to see Active Valor instead.
So is that movie's title a play on words because it's soldiers who are acting?
Huh?
Nothing? Act of Valor. That's the movie that's shot
Why are you talking
Using-
about Active Valor, Michael?
because you just mentioned it.
I don't remember doing
What?
that. What a weird thing to bring up.
Whatever.
Nerds talking about movies when there's video games going on.
So
Talk about
what?
The Simpsons more. What happened? Remember that episode where they went
You
to the island
genuinely
of Dr.
confused
Moreau
me.
at the end?
Ugh.
Let's sing the
Remember
Family Guy
that?
theme.
And then they didn't change it, so that's just you just have to assume that that's like in canon now.
Oh, wait, Family Guy theme?
No, it was in this.
It seems today.
No, what
that
are you
all
doing?
see. Well, how are we gonna sing this
How about
song?
that Banksy intro, right, guys?
But I want to see.
How about that Japanese period drama that's being shot in Springfield?
This reminds me of the one where they went to the sushi restaurant, and Homer said, "Fugumi." Come on.
That's racist. That's racist, Henry.
Henry, please leave.
I'm turning off your
I
microphone.
can't sit in the same room with you now.
Yeah, cut his mic.
Let's sing a song from The Simpsons.
No.
Put
Okay,
on
let's
the
sing.
headphones.
Let's
Most
sing "They're Under the
sensible
Sea."
boss ever, right
What?
here.
Under the
looks good.
sea, under the sea.
Wow.
There'll be no accusations.
Hey, guys,
just
did you know
crazy
Konami's a Japanese
crustaceans
company?
Under the sea. Remember that one?
Blame Canada.
Ugh.
Blame Canada. Remember that song from The Simpsons?
No.
Seems everything's gone wrong since Canada came along. Blame Canada.
I remember that song from Family Guy, which is infinitely better than The Simpsons.
Which is almost as good as the Cleveland show.
Yep.
Did you guys watch this Die Hard episode of that show, Cleveland show? The worst.
Nobody watches the
You
Cleveland Show
probably
but
watch more
Henry.
Cleveland Show than any Cleveland Show fan, Henry.
It was the first one I'd seen in a long time.
Again,
I couldn't believe how bad it was. Well, sometimes if I just have on Fox Sunday night, I'll just watch it.
that's lazy.
It's better than anything else on Sunday if you don't own
Read a
HBO.
book.
Book schmucks, that's what I say.
You
I
go
think
for a walk outside.
Is that why you bought a
Wha-
Kindle? Book schmucks.
Oh, yeah.
About the video Kindle.
The Vindle?
Yeah.
I think of a Simpsons thing would relate to Bindle, but I can't think of one.
Bindle, right?
Well, a lot of hobos have Bindles. And, hobos are in
The
a lot of-
Amazon Kindling.
I'm trying to talk about The Simpsons.
Remember that episode of The Simpsons where Homer eats that big steak and then Homer and Bart become truckers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that episode.
I like that one too, even though they basically just like it's a joke in the episode is how little it makes sense.
What are you talking about?
You remember Red? We're doing this for Red. And then Homer's like, the hell are you talking about? Remember Red? He died. You're doing this for him? Like, all right.
I like that episode.
Remember that episode where the radioactive ape tricked Homer into making it live with Flanders?
Remember that episode where Homer was an alien and the X-Files showed up?
No, Burns was
Remember that
an
episode that was in all
All
Harry
right,
Potter
Burns was an
reference?
alien and then Homer showed up. Oh, yeah.
to the nuclear power plant.
Or that episode where they had a
Looks like it was drawn in paint.
Kesha
Yeah, it
TikTok
kind of
intro.
does, doesn't it?
A what?
A Kesha TikTok intro.
I like that intro.
God, it was horrible.
It was so good.
Let's remember things from season 8 and earlier, guys.
Nobody remembers those.
Oh, wait, what about Homer's Enemy with Frank Grimes? That took place in the power plant.
Which is the one where Homer becomes a works for a supervillain.
That would be
Not
the season,
Harry Shearer's voice.
That would
by
be
the
the
way.
season 8 premiere. I forget the name of it, where it's called Scorpio.
That was a really good episode.
I do like that one a lot.
I'm not
Trying
a
to
fan
remember
of
the line.
Welcome to my world.
I'm trying to remember the line that Homer says. I think it's like I tackled a loafer or something.
Yeah. Stop him! He's supposed to die!
And Homer just tackles him.
Want to go to Hammocks R Us? That's a hammock store. Really, they're all in the hammock district.
That's a really good episode.
Look at me! I'm not even wearing a coat!
What an annoying boss.
Where's he getting all these bombs
Hate
from?
you.
Well,
The Smithers V.
Bart hit A. Thank you. I got scared.
I have a name, you know.
How would you feel, Smithers?
Yeah,
how would you
it's
feel
Bart.
if I nuzzled in your crotch and started licking your face? If you did it, sir? I think other good Smithers is this.
So is he like the only gay guy in Springfield?
No, there's John Waters. And there was actually a season 13 episode where Homer lives with two gay guys, one voiced by Scott Thompson, and the other voiced by Hank Azaria, doing his Agador character from Birdcage. Well, I didn't even need to say it. I say Agador. All our listeners know I'm talking about Birdcage, right?
There's a whole steel
Wasn't
mill.
that Agador Spartacus?
I can't-
Bargador.
Oh yeah, whole
mill
steel
full of
industry's
it.
gay, Homer. And you know what else? Broadway. No, I refuse to believe
Oh,
it.
get away.
Oh god, did he just kill himself?
Yes,
Is he a suicide bomber?
Yes.
he is for the purposes of this game.
Uh-oh. I
Uh-oh.
guess we were... oh, no!
Becca Burns.
It's
Welcome
like
to your
Becca
grave,
Hitler.
suckers. I can really imagine Mr. Burns saying that.
Yeah, I just the using the word suckers ever. Which he probably
the way he
has.
laughs. So crazy.
Oh.
Ah.
So
This burns me
weird.
up, he just said, by the way.
Oh.
Somebody come up into this corner with me and... Ready? Huh. Oh god, I failed.
Good job.
failed.
Good job, Coop.
That was me. Alright, somebody come down to this corner with me.
Let's try this again. Give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Oh,
Let's all go in the
yeah.
corner and team up.
Okay. Father and son, together again. I'll take the blame on that one. That was my fault. Well, this is weird because this office is very season 2. The season 1 office did not look like this, but his season 2 office, as seen in the episode, in the Minoxidil episode, if you remember that one, guys.
Are you talking about The Office with Steve Carell?
Ugh. You know, a connection to The Simpsons.
It's not an office, Henry. It's a robot suit. Very
Right.
clearly.
Simpsons connection to The Office. The American Office producer, Greg Daniels, executive producer,
Once
got,
watched an episode
got
of The
his
Simpsons.
start. Well, not his start, but before co-creating King of the Hill, he was a writer in the 6th season of The Simpsons. He wrote episodes such as Homer and Apu, where Homer and befriended Apu and they go to India together. And the one, The Secrets to a Successful Marriage, where where Marge throws Homer out after inviting his whole. I remember that
Did he also write the one where they built a tennis court in their backyard and
what
Venus and Serena Williams show up?
What a bad episode.
Do you remember why they built that?
Because you wouldn't see that coming after they go to a graveyard.
No, here's what happened. Someone died and they got money.
He's weakening.
And then he wanted to build a foxy boxing court in his backyard, and he mixed up that and tennis. That's literally the path they took to The Simpsons getting a tennis court in their backyard.
What a bad episode that was.
But he turned father and son against each other. That was the joke.
Oh, I thought you wanted me. Oh, he has a hover skirt now. What was another good Simpsons episode?
You know, I found out something interesting while I was doing some research on this game.
That's a quote from Barney.
Mr. Burns apparently always answers the phone with "hoy hoy."
Yes, I knew that.
And according to Wikipedia, that's because that was the term that Alexander Graham Bell originally suggested people use for answering the phone, and it was Edison who popularized "hello."
Yeah, hoy hoy was actually the first. That was the first like phone answer, like the first test call they did. That was his response. He really wanted that to be the thing.
Oh, Bart's toastified.
That's a word.
Lots of weird 80s.
Cowabunga!
Don't have a cow, man. That's all I'm saying.
Don't have a cow, man.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that used to be like common parlance, and now it's only ever associated with Bart Simpson.
Eat my shorts.
Was it really?
Don't have a cow?
Yeah.
My friends in grade school said that all the time before Simpsons came out.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure you're not confusing your life with the Simpsons.
100%.
Were your friends in school are Bart Simpson?
And then my friend
One of them may have
Milhouse peed his pants, I remember.
No, I'm not President Reagan. I don't confuse things I see on TV with real life.
Yeah, let's call this out of this one.
I
Please
got
leave
my
the room
Rappin'
on
Roddy
camera.
Reagan tape. Well. He did say well a lot. Huh? What episode was that, guys?
That was the second season of Futurama.
That was when Homer
yes.
and Flanders became friends, and that previously mentioned.
Can we just talk about how the best episodes
finally.
of Futurama are better than any episodes?
Best
of The
shot ever coming up. Check this shit out.
I'm waiting.
It's coming.
I don't see anything.
It's coming.
Whoa!
Her pacifier's in the mouth of a dead man.
So weird. What? Penny and
Okay.
Selma?
Why can we play? Oh,
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
They were all there at the beginning.
They were there all along, and you were there, and you
And
were
now
there.
we're super rich.
Yep.
in cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked. I felt like I really earned something when I saw this back in the day.
Yeah. Well, you did because you paid it a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
pumped a
well,
shit
my
ton of
mom
quarters
did.
into
It was a birthday. It was a birthday present for me or my brother. I forget which. Just to like play it till it's done. I'll just keep putting in quarters.
Yep.
And I was not. I was the weak man. It was always I was the worst player. Me and my little brother. And I'd be dragging down people.
You were holding him back.
Yeah. It's always kind of weird to see like these old
this
80s, 90s credits where it's like they barely put their names in at all.
Yeah, it's like first initial and
HMI, they'd use pseudonyms a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. Just so they wouldn't get taken.
And now you see like the PR people's names in the credits. What? He's giving us the diamond? No.
Homer,
The
no,
Simpsons
you need
will
the
never
money.
be rich.
What an idiot.
Thank you, Konami.
Yeah.
I assume that when that diamond threw the screen, all of your money came back out of the
Yeah,
machine.
you can unlock cool stuff like
Flashback.
see this
Flashback
cool
here,
stuff.
which has like the timeline for development,
Ah.
arcade flyers.
Whoa, go
Oh,
back to the
cool.
Japanese one.
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh?
Do you think
Convention
had it
flyer.
even been broadcast
look,
in
did you see
Japan
the,
at that
did you see
point?
the Japanese machine? That photo of the Japanese machine
Which one?
down in the corner.
Oh yeah, it's
Ah.
kind of grayish.
They even know what the Simpsons were like then,
I'm sure they must have on some level.
on some level. I suppose.
There's a guide to the in-game.
Oh,
appearances.
interesting.
I don't wanna
Transfer,
have
Terry.
the
Where
whole
were
thing.
Itchy and Scratchy? Go back.
They were in
Oh.
in
Barely.
Springfield Amusement Park back before it was called Krusty Land.
Uh-huh.
Keep going. I want to see who else we missed.
Sam is a little helper.
Okay. Millhouse looks really chubby.
Wow.
Marvin
Millhouse first
Monroe.
appeared in a
Wow.
Butterfinger commercial.
Marvin
Marvin
Monroe
Monroe.
at a donut stand for
Also
some reason.
dead.
Yeah.
Marvin Monroe.
This is like
Princess Cashmere.
Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Sideshow Bob.
Yep.
Sideshow Bob.
And yep, Waylon.
That was it?
What is that? Charles
That's
Montgomery
Wasn't
Burns.
that many
There's a
characters.
sound test and a music test, so
So there you go. What we just did was $10 of fun, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much.
You should pay us $10.
I agree.
You agree?
too.
Alrighty.
All right, well, that's the Simpsons Arcade, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Dope.